Welcome to Embodiment Yoga with Brittany. I look forward to sharing this practice with you. I hope that you are doing well. A couple reminders. It is very important through this practice to listen to your body, to give yourself permission to be present in the now, in the moments of your practice. I want you to know the difference between discomfort and pain. Within postures, if you are feeling a pinching or a burning sensation or a stabbing sensation, it means you have gone too deep. So please come back and approach the posture from a gentler version. So to begin with, I'd like you to come into a comfortable seated position. You can sit up on a rolled blanket. You can sit with your feet out in front of you if being up or sitting crisscross is too hard on your knees. You can also cross the knees with the blocks to give yourself a little bit more support. So if you would like, you can close your eyes for this meditation part at the beginning of our practice. If that does not feel safe for you, feel free to keep your eyes open. Take a moment to notice how your body is feeling. To take a scan and see if one side feels like you're tipping to one side or another. Notice whether you're dumping your weight into your spine. Notice where your shoulders are in relation to your ears. Pulling them down and away, drawing the shoulder blades towards one another. Notice where your feet and legs are making contact with the floor. Notice the sensation that is created from your tailbone to the top of your head. The gentle pull and lengthening in your spine. Notice your breath and how it feels within your body. Are your inhales short and your exhales long? Maybe your exhale is short and your inhale is long. Does your breath reach your belly? Can you feel the sideways expansion of your rib cage as it goes out to meet your side arms? Can you feel the lift of your collarbones? What does it feel like when you bring your focus inward? When you feel a nice wave-like quality to your breath, I invite you to seek out those areas that are feeling restricted or tight, the areas that feel overly energetic. Using your inhale breath, find those spaces. Inhale, filling that space like a balloon. And as you exhale, feel the gentle deflation of the balloon. Notice the melting sensation as the muscles begin to unravel. Feeling that deep inward connection. Ready, gently blinking your eyes open, giving your body any movement it may need. So for today's practice, we're going to do a legs up the wall practice. Keep in mind that this is something that you could also do with a strap or with a chair if you don't have the open space. It can work against a couch as well. So for those using the wall, you're going to want to block or keep a block near you to stick underneath your hips, which you'll also actually want for any of the other variations. So the way you get into position is come to the wall, resting one side against the wall. Now shifting yourself a little bit back, you're going to twist and bring your hips and legs to the wall. And use your shoulders to help you scooch. And you're going to place the block underneath your hips. Remembering you can keep however much of a bend in your legs as you want. If you do not have a wall handy, you can use the strap. So remember the different things you can use as a strap. You can use a resistance band, a scarf, a tie, a belt. And then using the strap, you can, and setting your hips up on the block, you can support your feet with the strap. If you have a chair or a bench, the same, or a chair, a bench, or a couch, the same variation applies. Just working to try and keep the legs up in the air. So taking a moment to draw your shoulder blades underneath your body and opening up through the chest. Feeling the softness in the knees. Allowing your feet to feel heavy. If you'd like more sensation within this posture, you can remove the block. Again, bringing your attention inward. Noticing how your breath feels within your body. Noticing any parts of your body that are speaking to you in this moment. Are there any emotions coming up? Acknowledge them and allow them to slip away. You don't have to identify or justify. Giving yourself permission to be right here, right now. If you can, allowing your hands to rest on your belly. Feeling your stomach as it expands. Feeling as your belly button reaches towards your spine. As you exhale, noticing the gentle slide towards your diaphragm. When you're ready, gently sliding one foot or sliding both legs away from the body, coming into a wide angle. If you don't have a wall, you can use this strap to help hold you in the wide angle. Notice the difference in the sensation between how your legs felt all the way up the wall and how they feel while splayed. Is there a different quality in the hips and knees? How does it feel different in your spine? Remembering that if holding in stillness is uncomfortable for you, you're always welcome to invite movement within the posture. You may choose a gentle rock away from the wall and coming back. You may prefer to use your breath to go from straight to back out, straight and back out. Using your breath to find any areas that are feeling stuck or sticky. Inhaling, filling the space. And exhale, allowing, inviting a melting sensation. Inviting a sensation of weight. Inhaling, bringing your legs back to center. Choosing a leg, crossing it over top, allowing it to slide towards just underneath your knee, onto your thigh. So depending on the type of sensation you would like to invite, you can either press the leg away from the body, or you can gently slide your heel down the wall. So again, if you don't have a wall, this can be done on the floor. You'd remove the block from underneath your body, and using either a strap or your hands, you would draw your thigh towards your chest. Or staying on the block. Keeping the foot flexed so that you're protecting your knee. When you press, making sure that you're pressing on the thigh and not on your knee joint, or pressing on your calf. Again, being mindful of any pinching sensations. Embracing any discomfort you're feeling. Using your breath to help melt the tension and resistance away. When you're ready, gently unraveling, bringing both feet back up the wall or up into the strap, or just allowing them to hang in front of you. Switching sides, crossing your ankle over top the other leg, keeping the foot flexed, sliding it down your leg past your knee onto your thigh. Increasing sensation by pressing on the thigh or sliding your heel down the wall. Again, if you are on the floor, you can either stay up on the block and use your hands or strap to help support your leg, or you can remove the block and come all the way onto the floor, threading your arms or a strap. Connecting yourself to your body, giving yourself permission to be right here. And if your mind wanders, with gentleness, bringing it back into the present. You may find it helpful to focus on the sensations of the inhale and exhale. You may find it helpful to count it or repeat a word or phrase that you feel is beneficial within this posture. Giving yourself space to feel however you are feeling, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Recognizing that no emotions are inherently negative. That while our society has taught us that feelings of anger or sadness are to be avoided, that they speak to our body and our mind. They speak to our humanness. They highlight areas of growth. They point out areas of resistance. That it's okay to feel pain or anger, frustration and grief. When you're ready, gently beginning to straighten your legs, giving yourself any movements that you may need. If you are against a wall, placing the soles of your feet directly against the wall. If you are on the floor, allowing the soles of your feet to come to the floor in a nice bent angle, reaching your hands towards the wall or towards your ankles. Following your own breath, following your own pace, or however this movement is speaking to you. Grounding through the feet, pressing your legs strongly into the wall. Allowing yourself to push any of the things that are bothering you in this moment into the wall or into the floor. Gently lifting the pelvis up and away from the block. Using your exhale breath to press and your inhale breath to release. When you feel complete within that movement, gently lift your hips, removing the block. Gently placing your body back on the floor. Keeping those those knees drawn into the chest. So this applies to both like being against the wall or being on your mat. Extending one hand out to your side, allowing the other one to rest on top of your thighs, and gently walking your feet down the wall away from the extended arm. Trying to keep both shoulders grounded. Giving yourself the permission and space to shift yourself however you may need. Find ease within the posture. Using these minutes to bring your attention to your face. Notice if you're holding any tension in your jaw, in your forehead, at the back of your head, near your ears. If you notice any of these areas feeling tight or tense, invite them to let go, your jaw to soften, your forehead to soften. Feeling the slide of your ears as they move towards your neck or towards the back of your head. You might find it helpful to scrunch your face. When you're ready, walking your feet, keeping the knees bent back to center, perhaps giving your knees a hug. Perhaps you would enjoy the feeling of drawing your forehead towards your knees, dropping your chin towards your chest. Switching sides, extending the other arm out to the side, placing the other hand on the opposite knee, walking your feet down the wall, twisting. Bring the same posture, done the same way, without the wall. Keep the twist if your neck feels safe, bringing your gaze out of the fingers to your extended. Punching your face. Punching your face up. Fingers fly. Slap. Gentle melting of your nose. The weight of your eye. When you're ready, walking your feet back up the wall into center. Perhaps hugging your knees into your chest, bringing your forehead towards your knees, your chin towards your chest. And gently release. So bringing the soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to drop out wide, coming into a supported, bound angle posture. For those at home that don't have a wall that they can use, take your strap, allowing it to come around your body. So in that bound angle orientation, you're going to use the strap, bringing it around your feet and around your torso, and tightening the strap so that it feels supported and comfortable. And then using your hands, allowing yourself to come and lay back on the floor. It might take a few tries of tightening and loosening to find a positioning that feels supportive and nurturing. And that's okay. I do not expect you to find or to endure excessive discomfort. When you're ready, gently releasing, unraveling from your strap. If you are still against the wall, bringing your knees in, giving yourself any movement that you may need. Tipping to the side, reorienting yourself on your mat. Coming into tabletop. Shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked on top of knees. We're going to do a modified downward dog. So walking the hands away from the body, dropping the chest in between your arms, resting your forehead against the floor, keeping the hips up and elevated. Allowing your armpits to feel soft and open. Keeping engagement within the neck without forcing. Feeling your fingertips nice and wide. Notice how your arms are feeling. Notice as your shoulder blades draw towards one another. You may decide you'd like to try out the sensation of bringing your palms together, elbows still on the floor, with the hands coming up over top of your head. Exhale, placing the hands back on the floor. Bringing yourself back up to your tabletop. Taking your knees nice and wide, bringing your big toes together. If your knees are feeling tight, you can bring a blanket, placing it underneath your bottom, between your thighs. So sinking your hips backwards, lengthening through the arms, coming into your wide-legged child's pose. Remember that you can bring any sort of bend to your elbows that you need. Bringing your hands together above your head or at the top of the mat. Or for more sensation, you can reach the hands towards the top of the mat instead of towards one another. back up. Shifting yourself so that you can begin to come back onto your back, locating your blocks. This can also work with a rolled up blanket or pillow. I'm going to show you with the blocks and then I'll show you with a blanket. We're going to do a supported fish pose. So you're going to want the bottom block to come between your shoulder blades and the other one to support your head. So gently beginning to lean yourself back, adjusting the blocks. You can come with your knees bent. If you'd like more sensation, you can extend your feet towards the foot of the mat. If you only have a blanket or a pillow, you can roll it into a nice cylinder, placing it mid-spine, and lay back on your rolled up blanket. Again, increasing sensation by may decide to ask yourself, what would it feel like if I if I lifted my hips and placed my hands palm down underneath my body. How does this posture make my breath feel within my body? Can I feel the draw of my low spine towards the mat on the exhale? Do I notice the sensations in my rib cage on the inhale? Is there a difference in how the collarbones feel? Are you holding tension in your face again? Has your mind become distracted by outside thoughts and to-do lists? Bring your mind back here, being kind and gentle, avoiding calling yourself unkind names. Give yourself permission to just be. To be here. Even if it means stewing in discomfort. Using your elbows to help you roll to one side, lifting up so that you can remove any of the blocks or the blanket or bolster or pillow that you may have used. Using your blanket, you can prepare yourself for your final savasana. Making sure that you are nice and comfortable. And gently laying back. Allowing the toes to drop towards the corners of the bottom of the mat. Perhaps tucking your shoulder blades underneath your body. Perhaps gently lifting your hips to let the low spine come into contact with the floor. I'll invite you into doing a full body scan. So if you're doing this practice in the evening, you'll want to work from your head to your feet. If you're doing this practice in the morning, you will want to work from your toes to your head. I'm going to cue as though you are doing this practice at night. Bringing your attention to the top of your head. Noticing the sensations. Do you feel pressure at the back of your skull? Does your forehead feel tight? Using your inhale breath, bringing your attention inward towards the top of your head. As you exhale, inviting a loosening and unraveling. And melting. You might find it helpful to shrug your forehead, lifting your eyebrows towards your hairline, and then releasing. Bringing your attention to your eyes and nose. Are your eyes tired and sore? Does your nose feel stuffed or pressured? Inhale, filling all the spaces. And exhale, melting, softening. Releasing. Bringing your attention to your ears, your jaw, your mouth. You may wish to move your mouth side to side. You may wish to make gentle circles with your jaw. Maybe pursing your lips. Maybe scrunching one eye and then the other. Inhale, finding all the spaces. And exhale, releasing. Feeling the gentle opening of the mouth and lip. melting of the jaw as it draws towards your neck. Bringing your attention to your neck. Perhaps shrugging your shoulders up towards your ears and releasing. Perhaps bringing your expression into one of anguish. And releasing. Inhale, finding the muscles at the back of the neck. Noticing where they connect to your shoulders. And exhale, release. Bringing attention to your arms, clenching your fists, perhaps bringing your bringing your hands towards your shoulders, lifting up onto those forearms or the backs of your arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, feeling all the way to your fingertips. And as you exhale, feel the muscles unravel from your shoulders down to your fingers. Bringing your focus onto your chest or onto your torso. Clenching the sides of your body, your abs, allowing your chest to feel as though it's collapsing inward. Exhale and release. Inhale, filling all the spaces. And exhale, release. Bringing your attention to your hips and your buttocks and your pelvis. Clenching your bum, pressing your torso or your pelvis, tilting it towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. Taking a nice deep inhale, bringing your attention to the cradle of your pelvis. Inhale, filling that cradle of life. And exhale, release. Bringing your attention to your legs, flexing your feet, clenching your calves and your thighs. Exhale and release. Noticing the weight of your legs, noticing the weight of your feet. Inhale, feeling the entire length of your leg, from your hips all the way down to your toes. Inhale, inflating the legs. And exhale, release. When you're ready, choosing a side, bringing your knees in towards your chest, rolling one direction. Giving yourself a moment to take a few deep, gentle breaths here. Using your hands, help assist yourself back into a comfortable seated position. Taking one final moment to listen into your body. Let it speak to you. Give yourself room to acknowledge all that is there. The discomfort and the pain. The openness. The relaxation. The joy and the feeling of accomplishment. The feelings of resistance. I invite you to do a gentle chant with me as we end our practice. Using a nice even breath, I invite you to say the words, I am enough. Inhaling, I am enough. Complete the exhale. Inhale, I am enough. Inhale, I am enough. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. I hope that you leave feeling nourished and seen. Namaste.